What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left we have Jose, and he is playing ShineGreymon, and on the right I am playing Imperialdramon. So yeah, you guys saw the timestamp on the video. This is 40 minutes. We have 3 matches, back-to-back matches, just playing. Things were getting a little heated these days, so we played 3 sets, and so this is the first match. And so I started off with the Vmon in the back, and then obviously, or did he start off? I don't remember. Point being, I have Davis set up. He has the yellow memory boost set up. He's going to go into Patamon, hard Digivolve into it. I'm going to go ahead, promote, go into XV from BT16, raid into GeoGrey with 7k. I do have battle protection until the end of his turn. A lot of people do not play the BT16 cards, but I think they're really good. Like BT16 XV, BT16 Sting are really good at controlling the board while you search for your pieces. I'm not saying the jamming and the piercing dudes from BT12, XV and Sting are not good because they're obviously great. The memory gain's amazing. But as options for controlling the board, XV all day for BT16. Here I'm going to go ahead, go into Dragon mode and suspend the Marcus, and then swing as I unsuspend. You saw a hard Digivolve into Imperialdramon there. Sometimes, man, you can't wait for the DNA. The stun effect, he's gonna scoop it up there. He was pretty pissed for breaking that game, so we're gonna go into game 2. But yeah, as I was trying to say, with the Imperialdramon, sometimes you have to hard Digivolve into it, and that's just the way it is. The flood-like effect to suspend all your opponent's Digimon down is really nice, but it's not necessary, right? When attacking, you can suspend a Digimon and then unsuspend, and if you don't suspend anything, right, then you stay suspended. You don't get to unsuspend. That's a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes you want to suspend something, go into Dragon mode, unsuspend, and then beat over whatever you suspended. But I like Imperial just because it is very toolboxy, and those are one of my favorite decks, toolbox decks. So here I'm going to play a second Davis. I think this game 2, I'm missing a Stingmon here. So at some point, it would be ideal to, again, just Digivolve into Imperialdramon in the back. Honestly, I think instead of playing the second Davis and looking for the Imperialdramon, for the Stingmon, I should have just Digivolved in the back. But here, again, I'm going to play the Wormmon, again, with... I'm finding the Stingmon. I think at this point in time, I was playing the Togimogumon. Or maybe I took it out for the second option. But yeah, here you go, Imperialdramon in the back. He's gonna promote. He has a lot of supporting cards in the back, so he's gonna go ahead and Digivolve into Rise Gray for 1, using the physical training. Tap the Marcus to essentially make it free. He's gonna gain the memory. Go back to 5. And it's not possible to OTK me, but he definitely puts me on a timer here if I don't have Dragon mode and Fighter mode in hand. So he's gonna go ahead, use the training again, Digivolve into ShineGreymon for 1 memory. I'm just reading him. It does give minus 6k to my security this turn. Pop the boost, play the Agumon. Go into burst mode here by returning the Marcus, play the Marcus, and then most likely gonna go ahead, swing and Digivolve up. Swing, Digivolve into GeoGrey using the Marcus effect. 2 checks with the... well, 1 gets trashed, then 1 check at 12k. No reason not to swing with the burst mode here. Looks like he's thinking of just playing a second Marcus. It's not a bad idea because he does not... oh, he does have the memory setter. Wow, no. Oh. Yeah, he's going to play another Marcus. So I'm going to promote here. I do have 1 turn. That is a lot of pressure. So I could swing it security, suspend down the GeoGrey most likely. I just have to try to clear board here. Yeah, the option card, I really like the option card. I had it as a one of the Invincible Dragon option card. But sometimes you do need the blocker in the deck, that's the thing. So here I'm going to Digivolve into Dragon Mode, unsuspend, suspend down the TK, and I think I'm going to freeze the Marcus here, swing over Shine. I am at 15k. I do like my DP buffs. So the BT16 VMons and the BT16 Demi Vs go into the Ace here, and bottom deck is Digimon. He's gonna go ahead and suspend most of his cards, and then does have plenty of rookies to choose from. He's gonna pick the Patamon. Now it would be really nice if I was running the red plugin. Just some way to get security attack +1 would be nice. I'm gonna unsuspend my dragon mode, my fighter mode, my bad. That is the $200 one, the special one. Yeah, that's the one I was telling you guys last video that I want to sell, but I just don't know. I usually don't sell cards that are that expensive. I think here I shouldn't have swung twice. And then I'm going to play the Wormmon, get the Vmon. He's going to promote here. Has all the memory in the world because he's going to be able to Digivolve for free off the Marcuses. Yeah, if there was some way to get into the Dragon mode on board, that would be nice. I was previously playing the Ace Dragon mode instead of the BT16 Dragon mode. I'm just going to scoop it up. And I believe... Was that game 2? This is game 3. Yeah, but before I was playing the Ace, and then I realized that BT16 Dragon mode is amazing. Like, being able to blast Digivolve, well, freezing something is really important. Unsuspending is really important. Being a bigger body is really important, especially if you have the partition effect that's live. And then also, yeah, just being able to blast without having your opponent attack you is pretty good. Davis here whiffs. I am playing 4 of Davis. Now, I know a lot of people are going to talk shit because they don't like memory setters, but I like memory setter. So here's going to play the physical training. It would be really nice if Imperial could play the training, but it would bottom deck most of your Stingmons, and you really need those pieces. That's the only thing. I really like the starter deck Stingmon for the draw power because you see I'm playing a lot of the eggs that have +1 KDP. I think it is necessary. The 1 KDP helps you in matches versus Tyrant versus Magnamon X. So the BT16 DP buffs are very much welcome. He's going to swing at security. The Geogray does live. Very interesting. I'm going to promote here. Play the Wormmon. Get the Ghost Rare Fighter mode. But it doesn't look like I have the pieces in my hand. So I'm going to swing and... Yeah, no, that Stingmon is only 4k. The Demi V, it has to be 2 colors, so that's my bad. The Demi V has to be 2 colors in order to get the 1k plus 1k DP. If I had the BT16 Stingmon, then that would be 5k. So that was my bad. And then he's going to just play Marcus to lead the Wormmon, not bad. Davis again here whiffs, and I'm just gonna scoop it up because yeah, he's definitely gonna go. He has the Patamon in the back, and then so we're gonna play. This was set 2, so this is match 2. He did take the first match. Usually we only play 1 deck per, and then we play different decks. But Jose was pissing me off this day. Like, Jose, I know you're watching this shit, but like game 1 he braked really hard and he was extremely angry, and I was like, dude, chill. Like I didn't break your hand. And then game 2 and game 3, he was being like irritating. Maybe it was to get under my skin, but he would just say like, ooh, XV in the back, I'm so scared. And I'm like, bro. And then last game he was irritating me because the Davis has got whiffed. So I'm like, no, we're gonna run this back. We're gonna run this back. We're gonna do another match. And that's why we're playing 40 minutes. 40. This is almost at 3 times speed, so I think we played for a good. Let's see. Yeah, I would say each match was about 50 minutes. In real time. The Digivolve into the ShineGreymon. I am at 7k DP here. No, I'm not at 7k. Play the Stingmon. I'm going to have battle immunity because of the option card. I actually do not have... He's telling me right now I don't have a green source. So I'll just play the Stingmon for 3 and do the same play. So I will not have battle immunity. Usually you have the dual tamer, so you don't have to worry about that. Did I gain the memory off the XV? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I do gain a memory, yeah, off the BT16 VMon and off the XV from BT12. I'm gonna swing once at security. Do I not swing twice? Or I think I swung over the ShineGrey. The Imperialdramon right now is at 11k. It does have jamming, and then you draw each time you swing. I'm gonna play the dual tamer, which pretty much ensures that I can DNA Digivolve at least next turn if I have all the pieces. Especially with the Davis setup. But this is like the ideal situation. You want the Davis and you want the Davis and Ken. Guarantees you at least 4 memory to play with and plays out a body. You could use the Davis and Ken prior without the Davis Motomiya to set you to 4, but I like waiting to proc the effect once I can strip the sources. Because sometimes you want to strip like Protoform, you want to strip certain inheritables. He's going to go ahead, delete my Digimon here. So he's gonna go ahead, swing. He ran out of inheritables by this point. Swings into security, hits a fighter mode, and then so we see that he is the BT12 ShineGreymon. I will be set to 3. If I didn't have Davis, I would be choked to 1. But he wants to read Davis and Ken. I'm like, yeah, bro, Davis and Ken is pretty busted. So he's gonna swing at security, lives, never punished. And then he's gonna delete out the VMon. I think that VMon would have gone to the back to my hand. Davis here. I'm going to Digivolve into Imperialdramon. It is only 8k. I'm going to strip. It'll be frozen because by the time I'm done stripping, he'll be less sources than me. Swing at security and suspend. Swing at security. Go into fighter mode, dragon mode, my bad. Suspend, BT12 Marcus, unsuspend. Swing over. How did I swing over it? Did I have? That's a little odd, right? How did I swing over it? Am I missing something there? And then play the option card and go into Imperialdramon. So this Imperialdramon has blocker. I think that was a misplay too, right? Because we were both at 12k. I'm not sure if I had fighter mode in my hand, and I think fighter mode would have been an okay play there to bottom deck his ShineGrey. You can't play Digimon by effects right now. It would be next turn that he will be able to do that. Just quickly see my hand if I have it, if I put it near the camera. Davis and Ken here, reveal top 3, get another XV. Yeah, in this version, I'm not running the BT16 Stingmon. Like, I've been testing this deck out a lot with playing maxed out BT16 XV and BT16 Stingmon just to see what the difference is like. It is technically slower because you don't have jamming as often and you don't draw as often. But I like playing into the board with the BT16 stuff. He's going to go ahead, or I'm going to go ahead. Suspend BT12 Marcus, unsuspend Dragon Mode, and then VMon in the back. XV. Use the option card once again. Yeah, he's gonna scoop it up, but I do have blocker. Yeah, and then if I have a dragon mode, of course, if you use the Marcus effect, if he had another Marcus, just go into fighter mode. That fighter mode and dragon mode combo is so nice. But there you go. I took game 1 of the second set. So Wormmon in the back, Beamon in the back. This is my bread and butter play. You guys will see this throughout the matches, but it might be different for everyone because, you know, Imperial players, sometimes they prefer different ratios of Stingmons and XVmons. This is my bread and butter, right? XV in the back, usually a Davis to pass turn, and then you play Stingmon for a reduced cost of 3. You go down to 0, go to Imperialdramon. That's the bread and butter play. The Davis is really good because it searches top 3, usually gets you 2 pieces, and just being guaranteed 3 memory for the rest of the game is really good. He's gonna go into Geogrey here for 3 memory. I'm gonna go ahead, promote, put Stingmon under, go into Imperialdramon, swing at Geogrey, unsuspend, tap the dual tamer to gain a memory. I always do that. I'll just control the board. Like, I know I could just swing at security because his Digimon would be locked down, but to me it's always just safer. Right now I don't have piercing, I have jamming, but it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and digivolve into Imperialdramon, which is probably a dead giveaway that I have fighter mode in my hand, and right now I have 2 Digimon to digivolve fighter mode into. I play 3 fighter mode. I don't know if I mentioned it. 3 fighter mode, 3 dragon mode. No BT12 dragon mode, even though I've seen people play it and I think it's a really good card. But in my mind, when I think about it, and I'm thinking, would I rather have BT12 fighter fighter mode or BT16 fighter mode? And hands down, BT16. I'm gonna swing, unsuspend, swing. Really nice that you can do the combo with dragon mode there. I'm sure I had the dragon mode before in my hand, the previous turn, but you want to get maximum value off your Imperialdramon. Like you saw, he had nothing in raising, he had to hatch and digivolve in the raising. If your opponent has to hatch and they have nothing on board, that's why I cleared board. You have to force them to out your stack, right? And then just hope that you don't have another Imperialdramon in your hand. But that is a good play because Imperialdramon can swing for 2 checks. So it's really good. It applies a lot more pressure. You want to go into dragon mode when your opponent's trying to crack back. Right, so here I'm gonna go ahead and blast Digivolve into the fighter mode, and then fighter mode will bottom deck his Digimon, and that's GG. And I do take that set 2-0, so we're gonna go to the 3rd set. Not gonna lie, that felt really good because, like I said, Jose was talking a lot of shit. I get it, dude. Like, if you guys brick, I get it. You know, like you can get angry for breaking, but don't take it out on other people, man. Jose is a very good player, though. I love playing against him because it's just very good practice. So here, like, I've been testing Imperial on the simulator for quite a while, and yeah, I think it's a good deck. I think it definitely has a decent matchup into Magnamon X. He's gonna go ahead, tap the Marcus, delete the Wormmon. The Wormmon from BT16 is really good. I only run it as a 2-of because it's good mid game to late game. But as you saw, I opened it, and you don't want to open the card. So I'm gonna hatch here, Digivolve in the back, choosing not to use the Davis and Ken effect here. Digivolve into XV in the back, I'll leave him at 1. I did not see the Marcus there, so he will be set to 3. Plays out ShineGreymon for 3. ShineGreymon plays the BT12 Marcus. He is good in the tempo here, swing at security, never punished. And then Geogrey in the back, in the front. No rookie. It's really interesting. Do I have the pieces? I'm actually gonna reset the board and just Giga Death his field. Giga Death is run as a 1-of in the deck. Alright, pat in the back. I'm a little worried. Don't have a memory setter. He's most likely, yeah, he's gonna play Marcus to choke me at 1. I could play Davis, just be reset to 3. He has the training and the boost. I do find the Stingmon, so now he has to go in. It's funny, he didn't even let me search my cards. He just decided to promote. So I'm like, all right, bro, like, I hope you got it. Because if you guys notice, as soon as Imperialdramon comes out, you technically need a Digimon in Raising for the crackback. Because Imperialdramon can usually clear board, right? I have the Davis and Ken, so I can strip down the sources and make sure they're smaller than my guy. And then Imperialdramon is usually bigger than most Digimon, especially since I'm running the BT16 DP buffs. So Imperialdramon can sometimes swing for 13k, 2 checks, not 2 checks, 13k twice, which is really nice. Here we were arguing because he was using Patamon to start a main phase, and obviously Marcus is also trigger, right? So Patamon effect, Digivolve into Geogray, and then draw a card, and then he resolves Patamon's effect, puts it under. Now the other Marcuses would trigger, and they would see the ShineGreymon, so he could pay the 1 memory to bring out the BT12 Marcus, but Jose was trying to get the 1 memory off the Geogray start of main phase effect. I'm like, dude, how are you trying to get the start of main phase effect 1 memory if the dude was in security? How did he activate his start of main phase effect? He wasn't on the field. He legit digivolved out of security, right? Like via Patamon effect. So we stopped the game for a bit because yeah, he gains a memory off the Patamon effect, but then he has to pay the 1 memory for Marcus. So he should be at 3, right? But yeah, I think we took a while on this ruling. Like I said, it does make sense. Start of your main phase, Patamon triggers, BT12 Marcus triggers. They both resolve. But trying to resolve the ShineGreymon start of main phase, how, bro? Like, he wasn't there at the start of main phase. So we were asking the judge group, and then we do resolve it eventually. I don't remember what we did. I think he should be at 3 memory, right? If he's gonna pay for the Marcus, then he should be at 3 memory. Also, did I say that Giga Death is like my 1 option card in the deck? Some people play the Mega Death, but I think it's important to bottom deck Digimon. I don't want it back in their hand, man. That's the thing. I don't want to return his Rise Grade to his hand. I don't want to return his ShineGreymon to his hand. And you saw it help me clear 2 bodies there instead of 1, so I think the extra 4 memory is worth it, even if you don't bottom deck a ace. I think at some point I'm just gonna fast forward it. Let's see. Uh-oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, so he's at 3. He's gonna pop the boost. Go to 5. Use the training here to digivolve into Rise Grade for 1. For 2, technically for 1 because he plays out the BT13 Marcus. Goes into the ShineGreymon from BT12. Minus a lot to my security and it swings for 2 checks. And then go into burst mode here, return a trash 1, swing 1, and swing for game. So set 3, he gets game 1. And we're going to set 3 game 2. I don't know what my boy's looking for on his phone there. So I decide to go first. Here, Vmon XV in the back. He's gonna hatch Koro, digivolve into Agu, and then play the training, go down to 0. He's about to give me 3 memory. Give me 3 memory, bro. Yeah, he's gonna give me 4 memory. Nice. look into his security there. I see he has a Marcus and a yellow memory boost and the burst mode. Maybe he'll take the burst mode. I did not see what he took. What the hell? Yo, bro, you gotta show me what you took. Play my memory setter, get my pieces, and then play Stigmon XV. I really like the option card, but sometimes, man, like, I forget it's in my hand. I think the best play here would be to play the option right. Next turn, because I have the Stigmon, I just wonder if I have the Imperialdramon. The other thing is the second level 5 in this deck. I don't know, man. A lot of people play the starter deck Imperialdramon. I play the BT12 Imperialdramon that strips sources, and I know you say like, oh, you know, the BT16 dual tamer already strips sources. Yeah, bro. Well, I want to strip more sources. The thing is with the BT12's Imperialdramon is that it also freezes them where they can't attack. So sometimes it's really good if it comes in clutch at a pinch, right? You just freeze 2 rookies or strip the sources off a level 5 and freeze it. It's really nice. So I prefer the Imperialdramon from the BT12. I think the Imperialdramon from the starter deck is more aggressive, but you know, to each their own. I like the inheritable where you gain 1 memory. So if you're in fighter mode, for example, you'll gain 2 memory because he unsuspends and swings again, right? I'm gonna bottom deck my second option card, so I'm not gonna see it this game too. Go into the XV, and then see here I had the Stigmon. That's really interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I not have it? I'm waiting for him to promote. Like, we're just playing chicken at this point. And I'm pretty much just telling him, I was like, dude, if you're promoting your 1 stack, you better delete my board and go for game. Because you saw I have the Stigmon 100% just going to swing over his Digimon, whatever's there. So he's going to distribute here. Minus 1k, minus 2k, delete the rookies, and then I'm telling him to distribute it properly. So 1k, 3k to delete the XV and the Wormmon. ShineGreymon deletes the other Wormmon. Pop the boost. Plays Agumon, reveals top 4. Didn't see what he got. Digivolve into burst mode here. Draw. Play out BT12 Marcus effect. Play out Geogray. Hit another dual tamer. Now I have 3 dual tamers in the back. And yeah. I want to see how many Digimon I can play off this. He's going to play another Digimon. He has to go as wide as possible. Like that's the only way he's going to win here. So here, play out 3 Digimon. Gain a memory off BT16. Vmon from BT12 reveal top 4, most likely get XV. I guess you could get the Stigmon because we do have an XV in the trash. Yes. Wormmon effect, Digivolve. Digivolve here into XV for 1 cost. Have all the memory in the world. Okay, so I'm gonna use the other one. That does make sense because you could do the DP buff here. Go into Stigmon here. I don't know if it'll be enough DP buffs to beat over the ShineGreymon. Yeah, so I'm just thinking here. Digivolve with the BT16 Wormmon, that way it suspends something as well next turn. Alright. So this Imperialdramon's gonna be 12k. The stack that I'm using. Tap all 3 tamers, gain 3 memory, strip everything. That's enough sources. That's enough tamers to strip everything on board. Suspend everything with less sources. Swing over Geogray, swing over Agumon. Draw 2 cards off that. If I have... I do not have it apparently. Go into Stigmon, gain a memory off that. Hopefully I gain a memory. Decide not to gain a memory off the XV. I should be at 3. Don't tell me, bro. Don't. I probably have the dragon mode. Yeah, see, I didn't gain the extra memory off the XV, so I could have unsuspended and swung over ShineGreymon. Yeah, I think his best bet now is to just build in the back. He's going to play the Agumon. Marcus comes out as a Digimon, swings at security, goes into GeoGrey. GeoGrey plays out Marcus from security, tap it to gain a memory minus 3k. Right? And then I just remind him that the ShineGreymon cannot unsuspend. And you saw his little hand gesture there, of course. He's going to scoop it up. We're going to go to game 3. So I believe this is obviously this last game because we only played 3 sets. So right, match 1 he took it, match 2 I took it, so this will decide it. Digivolve in the back, Digivolve into XV, and then play Davis. Reveal top 3, get 2 of them. GeoGrey in the back, play out the yellow memory boost, and we're gonna play chicken. And that's okay. It reminds me of like the Black or Greymon mirror match, to be honest. I'm gonna build in the front. He should do the same because I am not promoting that Digimon. I hope I don't eat my words there and then I promote my Digimon. I mean, he doesn't have any Marcuses on field, but I don't want to give him any Marcuses. That's the thing. So here, again, reveal top 3, and I'm forcing him to promote here because that's a lot of pressure. Those 2 rookies right there can turn into a DNA, right? If I have both pieces in my hand. Well, 3 pieces technically. So he's going to promote his Digimon, gain a memory off the GeoGrey, go into Rise Gray, no Marcus, play out Agumon. Am I missing something? Wouldn't it have been better to play the Agumon first? Or did he just draw the Agumon? He just drew the Agumon, right? He just drew the Agumon, that's why he didn't do that play. Yeah, bro, I would panic too. I would panic too. Goes into GeoGrey and then deletes both rookies. I did get him to promote those, so here you go. Go into Imperialdramon, suspend everything down, gain a memory. Swing over Rise Gray, unsuspend, draw a card. Swing over. Again, no reason to actually go into Dragon Mode right now so I could get value. Don't go into Dragon Mode, bro. Do not go into Dragon Mode. Alright, yeah, there you go. Give the XV on play, gives Imperialdramon battle protection, not that I need it. Now, I have to be careful here. I can swing twice at security, but he's going to delete the XV here with the Sunrise Buster, nothing to play. I just have to be worried about what he gets in security. Swings at security, draws a card, swing at security, an option, and a tamer. Nice. Go into Dragon Mode here, suspend the BT12 Marcus. I didn't even need to tell him. He already knew I was going to suspend that one down. He's not getting free value. Everyone always thought it was the BT13 Marcus that was the problem. No, it was not, bro. It's definitely BT12. I am 100% going to Dragon Mode. 10 out of 10 times that I go into Dragon Mode, I'm going to suspend BT12 Marcus. Go into XV in the back. I think here the Dragon Mode should be unsuspended. I don't know if I have the fighter mode in hand. But this does guarantee game, right? Like if he doesn't remove this body on the field, then that does guarantee game. Oh wait, I have battle protection. Yeah, so he has to delete it. No, it doesn't have battle protection. That was last turn. The XV to play out the XV to give battle protection is really nice. I'm going to partition here. He has enough to delete both. Now, them being 4K is kind of annoying because Marcus obviously deletes 3K. He's going to go into burst mode here. Burst mode, play out Marcus. I think he has enough DP reduction to delete one more Digimon. Swings at security. Trash is one. Yeah, I'm just making sure he has enough DP reduction because there's no way you're going to do that, bro. Okay, there you go. Davis comes out here. Probably the Wormmon. Yeah, Wormmon and the Vmon. Wormmon's going to make sure that I can DNA at the end of the turn. Or that I can Digivolve from the trash. And then he just plays another yellow memory boost. So I'm going to promote my stack here. I do have the Stingmon. I'm going to play the option card. I do not have a green source. He reminds me again. So I have to hard play the Stingmon. Digivolve into Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon effect here. Swing over on suspend. I am 8, 10, 12, 13k with the Demi V. So swing over the ShineGreymon. I really love the DP buffs, man. Like, you have no idea. I don't know how people are sleeping on the DP buffs. They're so good. Then I'm going to play the option card. I do have the green source now, so go into Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon does have battle protection. Most likely have the fighter mode in hand. I have 4 swings potentially next turn. 3 if he plays something on board. The 2 security kind of guarantees that even if he has the Marcus, the BT16 Agumon that makes the Marcus a Digimon outlive. So he's going to pop both boosts here. He does have the Agumon. I think it's BT13 Agumon. Or is it EX5? EX4. But he's going to play it out. Play out the Marcus. There's too many Agumons, bro. You know which Agumon I'm talking about. Okay. So he's going to play out the BT12 so he can Digivolve. He won't be able to swing this turn though. And again, partition is really annoying. I've been thinking of a way to add the Dino Beamon into the deck from BT16 because partition is such a good keyword that I think the Dino B could be utilized in the deck if you played more of the BT16 cards like XV or Stingmon. I think I saw a list recently on the Facebook group utilizing the Dino Beamon from BT16 in this deck, which is really nice with Shadramons. It does work. Like, technically it works because BT16 XV and BT16 Sting, if you have both, you can go into Imperialdramon or you can go into Dino Beamon. So it does have some synergy. The crazy part is if you have Imperialdramon in the trash, you could Digivolve into Dino B, DNA. Dino B plays out Imperialdramon and then give Imperialdramon Rush and then swing twice. And then swing for game with the Dino B if possible. So I'm gonna block that and yeah. And he's gonna scoop it up. And that was game 3. That was 3 matches. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I know people love Imperialdramon, so I didn't mind playing like Imperialdramon for a good almost 3-ish hours. And yeah, I think it's a good deck. Like you saw, ShineGreymon is no pushover for sure. I think it still has I think it's still relevant in this meta. Just because the DP reduction can really control the board. It's so good at controlling board and deleting small bodies. I haven't seen it go against Magnamon X Antibody just yet, so I can't say like how good it is versus the tower deck, versus that Gatekeeper Magnamon X deck. But I think versus other decks, it's definitely, you know, ShineGreymon's still pretty good. But if you enjoyed that video, that was what, 42 minutes probably by the time this recording ends. If you enjoyed that video, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.